morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my amazing freedom fighters, lovers of freedom all over the world, the Biafran, Ududuwas, and the Amazonians and the Middle Belters. I welcome you back to Omo Biafra TV, where we bring you the latest concerning Biafra movement and actualization. Are you watching without subscribing? Please do your sister favor, smack the red button, click the notification bell, as we're about to watch a clip about what Buhari is fighting to keep Palestinians free from oppression, but ready to keep Nigeria under oppression. Shia Muslim is also protesting against this government. Oh, Lai Mohammed involved in 10 billion fraud. My prayer, my people, Nnamdi Kanu will be free to declare Biafra for you and I for better living. Watch.
Has deployed the Department of State Services
in
what they allege are clearly illegal nocturnal raids. They claim that the raids have been mainly targeted against the South separatist groups rather than the North terrorist bandits and kidnappers. Give us your assessment to
Well, in the first place, let me say this very clearly, that the foundation of every agitation in this country is injustice. The foundation, listen very clearly and put this in your scrapbook, I beg you. The foundation of every agitation, sir, is injustice. As I'm here, if I do a disservice to the woman I call my wife, she will protest and the house may be unlivable. If I'm unfair to any of my children and one observes, I don't think I'm going to enjoy their patronage as their father. The same thing with this country. Let us look at what the president said. The president of the country has attended 2 United Nations General Assembly, and let me put it in perspective. The one that was viral in 2015 was the fact that he was talking about the self-determination for the people of where? Of Palestine. One. The second one that has not gone viral was the case he has made, also on record, for the Rohingya Muslims that have been wrongly treated by the people of Burma, known as Myanmar. That is the second one that has not gone viral. If the president could make a case for them, why is the president or the leadership of this country uncomfortable with people asking for self-determination? Nigeria is a signatory to all the conventions available that permit or allows for self-determination. And why would anybody ask for self-determination? It is simply because the person feels, I am not being treated fairly in this marriage that has become very uncomfortable. That is one part of this conversation. Moving forward at the same time, when you are talking about the security operatives, do not forget that one of the most interesting parts of the role they played was to have gone to Kano to arrest somebody that said the president was going to take another wife. That is my own Department of State Service. Arresting people, or arresting somebody who said the president wants to take another wife. In the first place, the president's religion allows him to take 4 wives. And if a man says the president was going to get married, I think that you could leave the police that also attend to civil issues to go and arrest him. The DSS should not be seen in such cases. Thirdly, there was something that happened when they paraded certain things they said they saw in Igboho's home. They saw the paraphernalia of his traditional religious worship. The last time I checked this constitution that I have issues with, freedom of conscience and religion is one. And you cannot circumscribe a man who has decided to be a traditional religious worshipper and protect himself as such by displaying the charms you found in his house. In the first place, the amulet, the charms, are the paraphernalia of his religion. Have you arrested somebody with rosary? Have you arrested somebody with tesbih? Why are you displaying all of those things? That is not part of what you should display. Then at the same time, the DSS came to his house. We have actually gone to places where I've sat with my lawyer friends that the way the DSS entered Igboho's house, was it proper? They said no. Was there an arrest warrant? Was there a search warrant? And don't forget that part of the issues described by the governor was that you cannot send people into a state when the chief executive is not aware. They went to Igboho's home. Governor Ķiłłiñg Makinde was not aware of people coming to do such job. That is also a disrespect to the first citizen of the state, a disregard. Then let me also say this. When Afara Aku, the place of Nnamdi Kanu, was actually besieged by the military, do not also forget that the governor of that state was not aware of it. Let us walk within the confines of the law that we have sworn to uphold. These things are the reasons the governors of the South are saying certain things should not happen. And let me say this very clearly. The agitations may not abate, because if you think you have curbed one, other people are actually rising up and saying, no, treat people. Do you know that the Anglican Church in the East, in Anambra, for instance, according to certain things that I read recently, have stopped the use of the Nigerian flag, and of course, they don't accommodate the national anthem again. That I read somewhere about 3 days or 48 hours ago. You see, when people see that you are not listening to them, they will find a way to get your attention. For instance, we are talking about the South people at the same time who are complaining. Has any respect been shown to the people of that region? Let us know that as students of political history, it took a lot of battle for them to even get the 13% derivation that they get today. And they are still telling you that the host communities are affected. Excuse me, people, I have traveled in the south of the country. I've gone to the pipelines. I am not a media person that sits in Lagos and talk. I have gone to the creeks. I've gone to the waterways of Ahoda. I've seen this pipeline, and I see the stark poverty in the lives of these people. Wow. Let us treat this country with fairness and justice so agitations can stop. I appreciate this platform, and thank you for having me.
It's a criminal arbitration. Musu duk yaron da ya rubuta Buhari is a criminal a harbe shi. Buhari is a criminal. Ba haka ma suka fito da soja suka aje su a can kofar da waccan kofa, even though ya je wani yawon shi na iskanci, na karuwanci, na sata, na shan jini, ya je ya dawo yau. So za a ga tun daga hanyar airport ɗan sanda ne da sojoji akan hanya. Wai Buhari zai dawo, Allah ya tsine mishi albarka. Wai suna ba mai mutumin da ya kamata a kashe shi, suna ba shi kariya. Buhari is supposed to be killed because he's a criminal. He has committed wrongdoing against humanity in this East Africa. So saboda haka duk wani jami'in tsaro da zai tsawo yana ba Buhari kariya to yana kuskure ne. Buhari ya kamata a kashe shi ne. Ba wai ma to a ce mishi criminal ba ya jawo shi. Mu mun faɗa muna ƙara faɗa idan wani abu ya faru da malam Zazzaki Buhari kashe ka za mu yi. Kuma wallahi kada ne dauka wai cika baki ne ko empty plate ne, za mu kashe ka ne. Saboda haka mu faɗa mu ƙara faɗa, ba ma criminal bane, idan wani abu ya shafi jagoran mu wallahi za mu kashe ka. Da Buhari da Mungunu da mutanen shi da suke cikin DSS da Abba Kyari da Nasiru El-Rufai, idan wani abu ya sami malam Zazzaki, mun san ku, mun san gidanku, mun san iyalanku, wallahi tallahi ba zai haifa muku da mai ido ba. Wannan su san da sanin cewa in wani abu ya sami malam Zazzaki to su ne, kuma za su duk abin da ya same su suka ja. Saboda haka ya ce ma sojoji duk wanda ya rubuta criminal su harbe shi. An rubuta ko ba rubuta ba? Yawwa, har soja wurin ya faɗa, ya ce abin da ya sa aka aje mu a nan, an ce kada mu bari ku wannan rubutun ne, kuma ba yadda muka iya. Ashe soja ba yadda ya iya. Yawwa, to shi yanzu ya ƙara fitowa da wasu sojoji ya kawo ma guard brigade. A shirye muke mu ba da jininmu, ya kamata mu sani, kuma wallahi tallahi suna jin tsoron yawa. Ya kamata wanda bicin wai mutane ba su ji cewa Said Muhammad ya je sun ga su malam bane ranar Asabar, sun rubuta ya faɗa abin da ya gani, halin da jagora yake ciki. Me muke nufi ne, me muke yi a gida? Ya kamata wanda suke gida su gane, kada wani ya tsaya yana ce musu wai akwai wata hanya, babu wata hanya. Duk wani abu da za an je kotu ta ce a saka, ya ce ba zai saka ba. Kuma wannan hanyar shine yake jin tsoro, abin da suke jin tsoro shine su ga mutane akan titi. Saboda haka muna kira, kuma mu ƙara kira ga ƴan uwa su fito kan titi su duba abubuwan da suke faruwa a ƙasashe kwanakin nan. Kwanan nan a Afirka ana ta wani abu, mutane ne suka fito suka ce ba su yarda da abin da ake musu ba, kuma ana neman ya za a yi da su. Sun fito ne biladin suka tsaya akan titi, ba su kashe kowa ba, ba samu kowa wuta ba, amma ana neman ya za a yi da su. To mu ma ya kamata mu fito ne, muna nan akan titi, kuma duk wanda ya taba mu za mu taba shi. Duk wani soja ko dan sanda da yake jin cewa an ce in yaro ya rubuta criminal ko ya ce criminal ka harbe shi, wallahi idan ka harbe mu za mu rama. Yawwa, so kowa san ya kamata su san cewa in da kurtun dan sanda za a bashi bindiga ya zo ya harbi, to kada su dauka cewa za su yi kisa su tafi a banza. Kai ma ka shirya cewa in kai kisa za ka iya rasa rayuwanka. Mu ba mahaukata ba ne, ba kuma kisa muke ba, akwai mana kisa ba, amma ba zai yi ka kashe muka tafi a banza ba. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.